could see that really if you're looking at the fundamentals of reasoning and logic and how arguments function, in some ways it's an advantage to work with middle school students. The 8th book of Aristotle's Topics, which had a kind of debate going on in it, and a form of debate nobody does anymore. And I thought, if I could ever put together a class where we do that form of debate, I would love to do that. There's really no organized middle school debate in New Orleans. I thought, this is, there is demand for this, and there's nothing in town. That was the beginning of the Crescent City debate league.
I love arguing with my friends, see who's, has the, upper hand when it comes to, getting evidence and such.
My proudest moment during the debate was when I first started debate, and I was actually proud of myself to get the feeling of how debate was, and debate actually let your voice go out and prove your point.
With middle school debaters, the goal is really to put together some logical arguments, and it's very similar to what graduates do or undergraduates do in writing a paper. They're arguing for a thesis. They're giving evidence. They are explaining their reasoning, and they're trying to tie it all together in a coherent whole. So those kind of fundamentals are really close to what we do in college writing courses. So we encourage teachers to recruit from students who are not the academic high achievers, but they're also the students who sort of see a dimension of education. They can see that learning can be different from what it is in the regular classroom, or sort of playing to the strengths of New Orleanians.
The most important skill I've learned from debate is probably not always speaking whenever something comes to my head, because with debate it's more professional.
We argue a lot.
Yeah, we argue and then we figure out, okay.
Like I'm the bad friend and she's like, oh, you're such a bad friend, but then I'm actually the good friend because I'm telling her the truth.
New Orleans is an interesting place in that we have incredible inequities, and you wonder why New Orleans is the way that it is. It's pretty easy to see, when you say look at this structural inequality, look at how it's persisted, and it's just like the place you can see why it's this way by looking at the school system. I think our debate tournaments offer a vision of the city and of what it could be. It brings together students.
Just because I live in this one area doesn't mean I don't need to care about another area, because you never know. That may become a part of my area at some point in time, because at this point water's going to overtake the earth, but you never know.
If I could change one thing about the world, it would be our our employment system, the way we do things, the way we hire people, to be understandable about other people's circumstances and what happened in their lives.
The biggest thing that I want to change would be people's ability to open up and the ability to accept change, difference, and loss. Because if they were opening up, then we could better understand each other.
I think it helps them to see that they can do great things.
I listen a lot more.
I feel like debate has definitely helped me become a better thinker. Before, I wasn't really when I do stuff and when I say things, I wasn't really thinking about what I said, but now I think more critical about what I say and stuff.